How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another, first time you're going to see me actually doing this. My face cam and my microphone for this type of playthrough. I've only done it a few times with another friend of mine up in an Xbox, but I'm going to be doing it on here with a four-engine aircraft this time, and it's going to be the older aircraft, but it's going to be a lifetime flight. First flights out of Phoenix International took off already, so we don't need to do those. We can't do them anyway. So right now, excuse me, we'll be doing a real-time flight with a actual plane that I actually enjoyed flying. Get a little bit of a run through. I'm a friend of aviation. I've always been. I've been to commemorative Air Force bases in Arizona. I wanted to fly on the B-17 from Arizona, but I cannot because it's so freaking expensive. And a little bit of background again. I'm a transit employee for the Phoenix, Arizona light rail system. The fuck? Where'd that music come from? Okay. But I'm a transit employee. I drive the light rail. I'm an operator for light rail employees. So I drive those more than anything else. My schedules are messed up to high hell. My sleep schedule's fucked beyond belief, and I cannot get it back to normal. So hopefully people can actually have me doing these live streams without having any issues. Early in the morning. It is now 6:30 in the morning, so we missed the 6:30 flight. We'll do a 7. It'll take me a few minutes to get the plane ready. We're not using that thing. We're not using the Spruce Goose. I flew that last night. That's why it's there. What we will be flying, though, is not the DC-6. That will fuck me over because the DC-6 doesn't actually work very well. We will use the L049 with Trans World Airlines tonight. There we go. Now, where should we go today? You know what? We have not come to Baltimore. That's the first time I'm going to go to Baltimore. It's a 6-hour flight. That's fine. still getting off the flu, so you're gonna hear me coughing like that. I apologize. If you're an earphone user, turn me down or something. I can't help you because I can't turn down myself any more than I already have, or you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. So, we're gonna go ahead and have some fun tonight with this plane. Well, today and somewhat tonight. I'm not as smooth as I used to be when I was flying this, so we'll try to do our best. The Bell 407 is not fun to fly. I'm gonna say that straight up. That helicopter tends to randomly spin by a sudden burst of wind in the game. It will just spin and then crash like it had a tail rotor go out. Don't ask me why. I really don't know. So we're just waiting for it to load. We'll do as much as we can with this flight. So, it's not going to be it's going to be a long fucking flight, but it's going to be fun. I'm already past the mid-roll, so I can swear if I have to. So here we go. Oh, I hate this game already. Because there's a CRJ here. Which has now blocked me. We're going to go back to the main menu. Do the same flight, but we're going to be backing out because of the fact I'm not dealing with that. Whatever the hell that was, I don't want to know. So this is a Lockheed Constellation aircraft. It's a very quick moving aircraft. It's slow moving, but it's worth it. Ugh. Because just to show you, that is a 6-hour flight with that aircraft. With an Airbus, like this guy, It's 3 hours, so they add an extra 3 hours because it's a propeller. It's not a jet engine. They can't go fast. Well, they could go fast, just not as fast. So we're gonna go ahead and get myself in this to win it. And we're gonna do a 7 o'clock takeoff. Well, not even a 7 o'clock takeoff. We're just taxiing at 7. See, it says this, and when I flew this with 1 to 2 engines, it crashed real fucking quick. So that's always been a lie, and I love that. What you're hearing me opening right now is just mint. Alright, so let's see here. Pilot management, co-pilot, and flight manager. Fix and repair all. Wingtip lights. Correction, wingtip tanks. I can't turn on. International. Insert the payload. Orders before start.
Checklist before starting engines. Remove before flight.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Dome light.
On and white.
Nav lights.
On.
Radio and instrument switches.
On.
COM1 and COM2 panels.
On. And OK.
Ground power.
Connected.
All services.
Checked. Removed.
Ground power.
On.
Parking brake. Check and set. Aileron and rudder boosters. On. Elevator booster. On. Ordnance lights. On. Cabin lights. On. Stairs. On. Main door.
Open.
Dump valves. Checked. Emergency cut-off levers. On. Fuel tank selectors.
1, 2, 3, 4. On.
Coal flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4. Open.
Carburetor air.
1, 2, 3, 4. Set to cold.
Oil cooler flaps.
1, 2, 3, 4. Open.
Or I guess we're a military air transport service.
Gross weight and center of gravity.
Weights and balances checked and confirmed.
Prepare for boarding.
just in case, I'm gonna put it for an extra a transatlantic flight. Hoping of the clearance.
Phoenix clearance delivery Transworld 189er IFR to Baltimore, ready to copy.
Transworld 189er is cleared to Baltimore Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128.65 squawk tree 147.
Transworld 189er cleared to Baltimore Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.65 squawk tree 147.
Transworld 189er readback correct. Contact ground on 129er.625. Good day.
One two niner point 625. There it is.
End of boarding. Resume before startup checklist.
Fire warning system. 1. 2. 3. 4. Close all doors.
Checked.
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 Stairs.
Checked. Removed.
Chokes. Check. Checklist before starting engines complete. Checklist starting engines. Position lights.
On.
Starter engine 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 3. Hydraulic 2 to hydraulic 1 crossfit.
Checked. And okay.
Generator 3.
On.
Starter engine 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignition engine 4. Generator 4.
On.
Starter engine 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ignition engine 2. Generator 2. Starter engine 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Try to.
Ignition engine 1. Generator 1.
On.
There we go.
Checklist starting engines completed.
Well, we're doing the
Checklist during warm-up. Height covers and gear pins.
All on board.
Ground power.
Off.
Battery and generators.
Checked.
Engine instruments.
Checked.
Also pilot gyro.
Caged and released.
Radios. Set. Checklist warm-up completed.
Ground Transworld 189er with Golf ready to taxi IFR.
Transworld 189er taxi to and hold short of runway 8 via taxiway November Whiskey Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 120.9er when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 using taxiway November Whiskey Alpha Alpha 1 Transworld 189er.
Checklist taxi. Taxi lights.
On and extended.
Clock and altimeters. Set.
And set.
Brake selector level.
Set.
All turn indicated.
Checked.
Check. Proper address. Auto-gyro is caged.
Transworld 189er at runway 8 ready for departure IFR to Baltimore.
Checklist takeoff.
Transworld 189er, altimeter tree 0.09er, wind 100, entry. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
2.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 Transworld 189er.
3. Completed. 4.
Run up to the
Empire Air 8812 contact Phoenix, departure on 120.7. Good day.
3. Completed.
120.7 for Empire Air
Completed.
8812.
door and windows.
Closed.
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 Trim tabs.
Checked.
Flaps 60%. Wing flaps test. Checked.
Gyros on.
Auxiliary control boosters. On. Auto feather.
I was wondering why I
Armed
didn't have
for
my
takeoff.
guys.
Flaps 60% set. Landing lights.
On.
Mixtures.
Auto rich.
Carburetor air.
Cold.
Air conditioning.
Panels set.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set.
Checklist before takeoff completed. Checklist takeoff clearance. Coal flaps.
Set to 30%.
Controls.
Free. No-go speed is 118 knots. Runway is dry.
Checklist takeoff completed.
Alright, go.
Max power.
Roger. Max power.
Rotation.
Gear up. Ito power.
Roger. Mito power.
Flaps up.
Roger, flaps
Transport
up.
189er contact
Roger.
Phoenix. Departure on
Climb
128.65.
Landing
Good
gear
day.
lever. Up, then nut through. Wing flaps. Up.
128.65 for
up.
Transworld 189er.
Auxiliary control boosters. Off. Nose light.
Phoenix departure Transworld 189er is passing 2,100 feet, climbing
Retracted
7,000
and
feet.
off.
Fuel
Transport
pumps.
189er
1, 2,
Phoenix.
3,
Departure
4.
altimeter
Low.
30.09er
Oil
continue
cooler
as planned.
flaps.
Set.
Auto filtering.
Off.
Coal flaps.
Set.
Ordnance lights.
Off.
Autopilot is on. Checklist completed.
we're off the gravel for 7. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Small maneuver, and why the fuck were you not letting my lights turn off? I don't get freaking good. It's amazing.
Phoenix departure Transworld 189er. Request 9,000 feet.
So we're gonna go over 9,000 feet, but I'm making sure
Phoenix departure Transworld 189er.
we can.
Request 10,000 feet.
Transworld 189er climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect
We're gonna go
10,000
up to
feet.
20.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect 10,000 feet. Transworld 189er.
Because that's the max.
Transworld 189er climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Transworld 189er.
But I'm gonna go 15 to 20. So
Phoenix departure Transworld 189er. Request 15,000 feet.
Transworld 189er climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect 15,000 feet. Transworld 189er.
Transworld 189er, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
Because how the gyro works. It's just like that. You turn it.
125.4 for Transworld 189er. Albuquerque Center Transworld 189er is passing 7,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Transworld 189er, Albuquerque Center altimeter 30.10, continue as planned. Albuquerque Center, Swift Flight 3506 is passing 8,900 feet, climbing flight level 250.
Yeah, she's creepy, but she's actually someone that actually is going to be able there because you can see on her chest.
American 2869er, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.35.
They're staying from
Good day.
Matt is actually interesting flight.
132.35 for American
That's extra
2869er.
The life raft release, the outer wing fuel dump valve, that's for emergencies only.
Albuquerque Center Empire Air 8812 is passing 8,000 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Transworld 189er, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.35. Good day. Empire Air 8812 Albuquerque Center altimeter 30.10, continue to ADYAN as planned. Albuquerque Center, American 2869er, flight level 340. American 2869er, Albuquerque Center, continue to CGNEY as planned.
These types of aircrafts, yes, they did have 3 people running it.
132.35 for Transworld 189er.
He manages the engines, the sounds for the engines, and also
Albuquerque Center Transworld 189er is passing
everything.
8,600 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Transworld 189er Albuquerque, center altimeter 30.10, continue as planned.
So you can tell him to do search and repair of a fuse, search and repair of a light bulb, fuel for each of them. So what he would do is open that fuse and then find one of these fuses to replace. These guys are the fuses right here. These are breakers and fuses.
Albuquerque Center M Flight 2132 is passing 13,200 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. M Flight 2132 Albuquerque Center altimeter 30.11, continue to Gillette as planned. Transworld 189er climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
So
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, Transworld 189er. Albuquerque Center, Transworld 189er. Request flight level 200.
Transworld 189er climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect flight level 200.
flight level
just to show
200
you,
Transworld
there's fires you
189er.
could start, heater fires, oil leaks, hydraulic leaks.
Albuquerque Center,
generators.
Empire Air 8802 is at
Fuselage.
4,700 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
The fuselage can fail. And it's
Empire
fucking
Air
terrifying.
8802,
Think about it.
Albuquerque Center altimeter tree 0.11, continue to Gila as
Any
planned.
of these can happen to break. The cab pressure can fail. The oil system can fail. Hydraulic system.
Albuquerque Center,
Bird
friendly tree
collision.
50 is at 12,400 feet, climbing
Emergency
17,000
landing
feet.
for passengers.
Friendly tree 50, Albuquerque, center altimeter tree 0.11, continue as planned.
Or the flight engineer or co-pilot emergency.
Southwest tree, for tree 2, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
So this is basically a radio box. It's called the jack box. Other ones are the flight.
125.4 for south.
So we're gonna go into a different one. We're gonna go into a plane from the 80s that has a full-blown checklist that impresses me even because it's in depth. And it's so in depth that you mess up one tiny thing, it could crash this whole plane. And that is the A310. Chat. They finally added a legendary plane called the A310 300. And that plane is such a legend that how old it is, it's not often that you're actually going to be able to fly that type of plane. So right now, we're going to do it again from Phoenix. And this time, we're going to go to Orlando. That is a flight I know I can do, because I've done it before in real life. That's how interesting that is. And we're going to do Gate 92. So, this is the Airbus livery for this plane. They did it when they released this plane. All planes that get released have a certain livery. And I love that. It's interesting. You learn about them that way. The A310 is a longer plane, and there's only 54 of them still in service from the 80s. And they're so freaking in depth. I'm impressed every time I fly it. Because you mess up one tiny thing and you're going into the ocean or to the ground very quickly. March 11, 1983 was the first time it entered commercial service. You can see some of the screenshots here of people who took these screenshots are impressive. But you can see how it's warning you it may take a long time to run, as it's the first time I started it. No, I ran it one other time and that was it. But you actually have to turn on the flight recorder. All that is something you actually have to turn on. Unlike the other planes, that's automatic. Everything's there. You have to turn them on like that. It's not realistic. You don't get the fun out of it. So we're in KPHX, Phoenix International. And it is going to be loud. I'm warning you now, chat. Everything in this cockpit is going to be very fucking loud. Right now, we're going to get the jetway connected. And ground power.
Airbus Tree 10 Heavy, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? Ground Airbus Tree 10 Heavy, could you please send the catering truck?
You'll not hear them reply because it's actually something.
Ground Airbus Tree 10 Heavy, could you please send the baggage?
You can see this fucking plane is a thick plane compared to the freaking regular Boeings. And just to kind of show you how different this plane is, I'll go in the back and show you. It is fucking thick. So here's the first class passenger seating. But here's the economy. And how fucking detailed this shit is impressive. 3 deep on one side and three deep on the other. That's how big this aircraft is. It's bigger than most. And when you open things, you can see here, welcome aboard the A310. And you can see how the door is actually opening, how it's open, everything like that. It's impressive. Everything there is insane. So we're gonna load 238 max, and everything is going to be maxed out. We're gonna reduce the carbon. 15 pounds. So we have 99% fuel. And now the front part. This objective thing needs to go away. It's not fun. It's annoying. So I'm gonna do this. Set it for cold dark. And you can hear how quiet it is.
Auto.
And it's gonna automatically
Hydraulic
do
panel.
everything. Hydraulic pressure's in the green.
Check. Wiper switches.
Off.
Off. Gear
Gear
lever.
lever is down.
Down.
Better be.
Slats / flaps handle.
In agreement.
In agreement. Reverser levers.
Are down.
Down. Fuel levers. Off. Weather radar. Off. External power if available. Establish. APU fire system. Test. IRS mode selectors. Nav. ISDU. Set. Oxygen LOPR supply switches. On.
Good.
Annunciator light. Test. VHF radios. As required.
So APU. Flight deck preparation. Let's get this set up.
Clear messages.
Clear.
Press CLR button. In it.
Yes.
Press. Enter from
slash to airports. Press from slash to button. Return.
Where's the return button? Stop. I want to fucking do shit.
APU start switch. Ecom APU button. Press. Ecom status page.
So what I'm gonna do here is set it for on APU.
Monitor APU 100%. APU bleed switch. On. External power. Off. Ground Airbus 189er Heavy IFR to Orlando ready to copy. Airbus 189er Heavy cleared to Orlando Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.65 squawk 0521. Cockpit prep. Completed. Signs. On/auto. Fuel quantity.
Set.
kg/lb set.
See, it's already out of fuel.
Navigation.
That's how quick that was. It's ridiculous.
Set/check. Lodge ELEV.
Windows and doors closing. Windows and doors closed.
Ground Airbus 189er Heavy, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft? Request pushback. As required. Area clear to start. Confirm. Ignition selector. A or B. Engine 2 start switch. Press. Engine 2 fuel lever. On at 20% N2. Ecom ENG status page. Monitor. Blue open light for English 2. Extinguished. Engine 1 start switch. Press. Engine 1 fuel lever. Ground Airbus 189er Heavy with Gulf ready to taxi IFR. On at 20% N2. Ecom ENG status page. Monitor. Blue open light for English 1. Taxiing hold short runway 8 via taxiway 5 Delta Delta 12 Echo Sierra Delta Tango Charlie Charlie 5 Bravo Bravo 1 Airbus 189er Heavy. Extinguished. Normal operations. Off. Heavy precipitation or contaminated taxiway. On. Both engines running. Off. Single engine running. On. Both engines running. Off. Single engine running. On. Anti-ice. On invisible moisture below 10 degrees Celsius. Speed brake. Arm. Rudder trim. Reset check 0. Slats flaps. Set for takeoff optimal 15/15. Trim. Set for takeoff. Pitch trim. __ set. Rudder trim. 0. Spoilers. Armed. Slats flaps. Set for takeoff. Ecom status. Checked. Anti-ice. As required. Hand signal. Received. Taxi clearance. Attain. Nose light. Taxi. Brakes. Release. Flight controls. Check. FCU set PRESELs. 150 kts. Set Alt SEL. First stop altitude. Flight directors. On. Required AP mode. Prof and NAV. FMA's match expected mode. Check. Auto brake. Max. Transponder. Confirm XPDR mode set correct squawk entry. Weather radar. On. Takeoff config. Test.
Because it's getting actually more difficult as it goes. I'm going to end up going with the A321 because even then, it's not set correctly. And you can see it because of the compass. It would have a purple line if it was set correctly, but it was not. I need to get set that as a fuck's sake. So this is going to be a longer flight, what I'm about to do. So we're going to do a good long flight from London Heathrow to Phoenix International in Arizona. Because that way, I've actually seen them do it, and it's actually ridiculous how they do it. Because I don't get how you can not sleep for fucking days. But it's an over 10-hour flight. So, we're going to try and we're not going to mess up. We're just going to see what we can do. If we make it through, that's fine. If not, then, oh well. So let's get this started. Got that out. There is batteries. Batteries there.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Speedbird 189er, the jetway is going to be connected.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please send a ground power unit?
Speedbird 189er, a ground power unit is on the road.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please send a fuel truck?
Speedbird 189er, a fuel truck is on the road.
Heathrow ground to Speedbird 189er. Could you please send the baggage?
Speedbird 189er baggage is on the way.
Heathrow ground to Speedbird 189er. Could you please send the catering truck?
Speedbird 189er, the catering truck is on the road. Heathrow ground Speedbird 274 taxi to parking. Speedbird 274 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Bravo Romeo November 5 Whiskey. Cross runway 27 left Sierra 5 Whiskey Sierra Whiskey Lima 44 Tango. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Bravo Romeo November 5 Whiskey. Cross runway 27 left Sierra 5 Whiskey Sierra Whiskey Lima 44 Tango Speedbird 274.
Check if everything's loose and free.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er ready to copy IFR clearance to Sky Harbor.
Speedbird 189er is cleared to Sky Harbor Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475 squawk tree 202.
Speedbird 189er cleared to Sky Harbor Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 118.475 squawk tree 202.
Speedbird 189er readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.705 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please send a fuel truck?
Speedbird 189er, a fuel truck is on the road.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft? Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Speedbird 189er, the jetway is going to be connected.
see something on that phone.
Heathrow ground Speedbird 189er. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Speedbird 274, hold position, caution. The generic on short final. Hold position, Speedbird 274.